Hello and welcome to another random rant ramble thing on my channel. Today I'm going to briefly about my experience as a player. I've been mostly a DM, which I've mentioned before. But the reason I bring that up is because I was cleaning my room, and as I found an old character sheet for a character called Kublo Kine. Level 7 sorcerer. I do not know. I do not know what this character is for. It's level 7. Its stats are so. But I genuinely do not know. I don't even know if this character was something I played. I'm not sure. Well, actually, you know what? I might recognize it as no. Yeah, it's just a random character I had. I don't know what it's for. I don't know I don't know what campaign it was supposed to be for, but 19 strength, 8 dexterity, 15 constitution, 8 intelligence, not the brightest, 13 wisdom, and 7 charisma. I don't know why my strength is so high. I don't know, but it's an ASMR background soldier. I don't know what it was for, but it's just another example of I haven't played in a long running campaign ever. The longest I've ever been as a player was maybe like 2 or 3 sessions. Not much. But I can count on both hands how many times I've been a player. Which is unfortunate, it's always fun to be a player, but it's also I find it more fun to be a DM, just my own personal preference. But I don't know. I don't. It's not that I don't like being a player. I just like being able to control the narrative. I like being able to not necessarily decide where things go, but I get to. It's not a matter of having the control. It's a matter of just. I don't know what it is. What it is about being a DM that I like the most. I love making the story. I love prep. I mean, this is the notebook for a campaign I'm about to run called. Well, I don't want to spoil it, but I literally take this backpack with me to work, and at lunch, oh great, knocked everything over. And at lunch, I work on it. But I mean, I like being a DM. I like being a dungeon master. It's what I prefer. I'm not adverse to being a player character, but I prefer being a dungeon master. And I don't know if that's common. I know there's probably people out there who are like, "Oh, I don't like being a player. I like being a dungeon master." I haven't been a player enough to give what's the word? Not like I guess I haven't been a player. The first time I played, I was a player. Yes, I've said it in the story before as or was it Ragna Orwood, the Tiefling Wizard. But I mean, I've also only played magic users. I don't think I've ever played anything fighter related. Barbarian I've never touched. Never touched. Well, I think I had never been a ranger, never been a rogue. I mean, if I grab my phone, I have characters that I've made on D&D Beyond. Sorry. I made one last night. I mean, there's tons of characters I have that I just have not played. It's not a matter of not wanting to. It's a matter of I just haven't had the situation arise where I could be a player. In most circumstances, the only way I get to play is if I'm a dungeon master. But I am not adverse to being a player. I'd love to, try it again, see if it's fun. But I mean, the last time I was a player character at this point would have been maybe a year or two ago in like a failed campaign. But I mean, I'm not adverse to it. If I could be a player again, I would, but I do prefer being a dungeon master.